No, I thought he was a discotheque.
It was a hospital. Jodie tried to kill himself.
No.
Hi, Bert. Hi, Chuck.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Yep.
You can't just leave.
Just watch, Chester. There's something I always say. In your life, you're entitled to one really stupid thing. Right?
I say 5.
So, if you're lying to me, and I catch you,
I'll kill you.
I swear, Peter, I'll kill you.
Oh, Corinne.
Is she going to?
Corinne.
Hello there and welcome to the video. My name's SerenitySoloREACTS and here we are with Soap Season 1 Episode 11. I had to think about that then. Now, I am enjoying this. At the end of the last episode, Jodie unfortunately found out that he no longer needs to transition into a woman and tried to take his own life. Is he going to be successful with this? The thing I like about this show is it has its comedy, but it also throws the straight bits in as well. No pun intended. Just to balance it out, to make it like a soap. I do love this, and I hope you're enjoying it too. I do apologise that after this series, it will go into the 4-3 resolution, because the problem is I've only got Region 1 DVDs, and once I get another laptop to work on, I'll be able to use this one for Region 1 DVDs and that one for Region 2 DVDs. But I can't afford that yet. So I'm hoping you don't mind that at all. I really do. If you've subscribed or followed me on Dailymotion or YouTube so far, thank you ever so much. I really do appreciate it. You're helping me out, you're helping the channel out, you're helping my mental health out. You honestly are. I thought I could do all that in one breath. I couldn't. And to my Patreon members, we get exclusive shows which will be on the screen right now, as well as I'm working on a third day right now, American Horror Story, The X-Files, Cheers and Roseanne, and then there'll be a fourth day which will be a drama day, Dallas, Dynasty, Quantum Leap, Vandergold, Footballers' Wives, Teachers, stuff like that as well as ad-free and uncensored early access to all my shows. So no bleeps, no blurs unless the show does it themselves. You know, I have to do that on YouTube and Dailymotion. They don't get that on Patreon because it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots no matter what tier you are. So with that, let's get with the episode.
This is the story of two sisters, Jessica Tate and Mary Campbell. Jessica lives in a neighborhood known as...
And is Danny going to get caught as well?
Jessica likes life. The only thing about life she would change, if she could, is that she would set it all to music.
I'm going to guess this is going to be very convoluted,
The
this
Tates have
opening.
more secrets than they do money. We're approaching Mary Campbell's house. Mary, too, likes life. Unfortunately, life doesn't seem to be too crazy about her.
That reminds me of the Golden
As
Girls
you can
kitchen.
see, the Campbells don't have nearly as much money as the Tates. They do, however, have as many secrets.
This is a reaction video, so if you don't like that, I advise you to click off
In
now.
last week's episode
I won't be
of
talking
Soap,
over it.
Jessica convinced herself that Chester's
I
infidelity
forgot about
and
that.
all the bad things that have befallen the Tates and the Campbells are a result of a curse. But even though they're cursed, she's still not too thrilled with Chester. The godfather came looking for Danny, but Danny was dressed as a rabbi, and instead of getting killed, Danny got a contribution. Bert, who came away from Dr. Medlow thinking he couldn't, because Mary, upset over the day's events, wouldn't. Dennis told Jodie there was no need for a sex change operation because he's decided to marry a girl. On hearing the news, Jodie swallowed the contents of the pill cart for the entire West Wing of University Hospital.
I hope they'll just
Confused?
vitamins.
You won't be after this week's episode of Soap.
Wait till it says that in the very last episode. Bloody hell. Will be, because there'll be no more episodes.
I'm in the mood for love simply because you're me.
Subtitles.
I'm not too crazy about that body. I'm not too crazy about that face either. Oh boy, After 6 months, this is what you got to look forward to. But it's too bright, of course. I mean, who can look good in this light? Right there. It's too dark. We never find each other.
So what happens if the wrong person walks in?
Good. Good. Come on. She could do worse. How about a little music here?
Or maybe no music, thank you.
With my luck, she'd want to dance. Okay.
She said she's not in the mood, though.
Oh, God, what if I can't?
Oh, she's in the mood now.
You're near me, honey, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love.
How did she not feel that clip in her hair?
Heaven is in.
Oh, going on, you're going to make out, love. What do you need all this? What do you need all this for?
Perfect. Oh, God, what if he can't? I feel like an idiot going out there dressed like Mae West.
You don't know until you try.
No, I'll go out looking normal. These feathers will terrify him, and if I look too magnificent, he might be overwhelmed. I'll go out very nonchalant, like I was expecting nothing. Maybe I'll carry a book. So it's got a few feathers. So what? Plenty of people go to sleep like this. Sure they do. In Vegas for $100 a night.
Hi.
Hi.
That new?
Oh, no. I've had it for years.
Oh, but it's terrific.
It's just polyester.
Look, don't spoil the
It's
mood.
not silk or anything. Actually, I bought it on sale.
You're so beautiful,
Bert.
Mary.
Steady. Steady.
I was a nervous wreck.
I lied. It's brand new. I bought it this morning.
Okay.
What was that noise?
That was my heart.
Bert, I heard something.
It was the house settling.
Wait, go and look. I'll be nervous.
Don't move.
I'm surprised you could move that fast.
Hey, don't fall asleep. I'll be right back. Don't even close your eyes.
Danny? No. Oh, burglar.
What? Danny, what a night you picked to visit. Hey, come on, wait a minute. It's not that I'm not happy to see. I am. I love you. Good to see you, Danny. Danny, you see, your mother and I were upstairs, and we were just gonna, you know what I mean? It's okay. We got all night. I may even take all day tomorrow off. What are you thinking? Hey, Mary, look who's here. It's Danny. Come on, what's the matter with you? Take that thing off. You're in the house. Look who's here.
Danny. Oh, Danny.
You won't be rubbing that house again. Nope.
So funny. Take that thing off.
He won't. Wait.
You put on a little weight.
Listen, fella, forget it.
Oh, but listen.
Hey, Aladdin, forget it. The house is not for sale.
Listen to me.
Omar, what is with you guys? You got yourself a little oil, right? You get a little crazy. You and the Japanese are taking over the whole country. Next thing you know, we'll all be eating with chopsticks and riding camels. Get out.
Bert, it's me.
Who?
Danny.
No.
Yes.
We already got it, Danny.
Bert.
Then who's... What, Danny? Come on. Danny, get his mask off.
Oh, I'll do it.
Come on, what's the idea of impersonating my son?
I'm not impersonating your son.
You come in here, you hug me, you kiss Mary.
I didn't hug you. You hugged me. What are you doing here anyway, huh? Robbing. What are you doing here? Looking for your tribe?
Come on, what'd you take?
Nothing.
Come on.
I swear. All right, I was gonna take the television set, but then I realized that I don't have a car, and I couldn't just walk out of here and get on the crosstown bus carrying a 21-inch TV.
Did you say you bought it?
So I decided to leave, and then I tripped on the extension cord.
You keep forgetting to fix that. It's dangerous.
I know I could have broken my neck. As it is, I think I sprained my ankle.
Mary, call the police.
He's a kid.
Mary, he's a robber.
Yeah, he'll do it to somebody
Mister,
else.
This is my first time, I swear, and my last. I hate it. I'm a nervous wreck. You can't believe how dry my mouth is, from nerves. And look at this, I'm shaking like a leaf. Look at my hand.
You watch him.
A person can't get a wink of sleep around this house. Oh, and this is nice. You come in town to get your kennel shoed?
You folks, circus people?
Yeah? Yes, it's... When?
Oh, like the attempted
yes.
suicide.
Yes, yes, yeah, we'll be right there.
What is it?
It was a hospital. Jodie tried to kill himself.
No.
It's
okay. He's still alive, but we want to get down there right away.
Ma, he's gonna be okay. Hey, look, I'm sorry. If I had a car, I'd drive you, but I could have stolen one last night. A guy left his keys in it, but I got a little nervous. Just locking up for you.
Hi.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Campbell.
They said they were bringing Jodie back up here.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, he's gonna be all right. A couple of hours ago, I sneaked down to intensive care and I saw him. I took along a mop and made believe I was a janitor.
I think it wasn't vitamins then.
He's gonna be fine, really.
Fine. How fine can he be? He came in here a guy, he wanted to be a girl, decided he'd rather be a corpse.
I can't stand it quiet. Well, I had no resistance. In the elevator alone, I caught 3 fatal diseases.
Boy, shh. This is a hospital.
No, I thought it was a discotheque.
Hey, that's nice. Live entertainment here.
Oh, get me out of here. Old sick people depress me.
Hey. Knock it off.
Why are they talking to it now like it's real?
No, that's all right. Listen, he's right. I am old and sick. I just thank God I'm not made of wood.
They're gonna bring him right up.
Oh, boy, this is some treat. A hostile doll and now an Arab.
Don't you dare.
I don't know who I love more.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine. Listen, I think before you get too friendly, you should know I'm Jewish.
Mr. Gerber, it's me.
Yes, I know you. Who are you?
I'm Danny.
That's not an Arab name.
I'm Jodie's brother, Danny.
Oh, that's last time you were a girl nurse.
That's right.
Hey, it must take you a while to get dressed in the morning.
I will say, it's just your first episode. Go back, please.
Hey, Jodie.
Hi, Bert. Hi, Chuck.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Yep. Please don't.
All right, I'm just a little tired, that's
And
all.
seek help if you want to.
Barney, that story you told me really made me want to live, but I was just too sleepy to tell you.
Hey, you sure you're okay? I mean, they said you could come home in a couple of days. I mean, do we have to start throwing out aspirins, hiding razor blades? What?
Bert, please. That's not something I'm ever going to do again.
Yeah, please, I hope not.
And I've also decided not to have the sex change operation.
Thank you.
Oh,
Wonderful. You lose a daughter, you gain a suicidal sissy.
Hey, shut him up, will you?
Hey, go pitch a tent.
Really don't believe it.
Good, I hate it here. With all these germs, God knows what I caught.
If there's a God, maybe termites.
Jodie, I got to take off. I'll see you soon, all right?
All right, I'm coming down with you, huh? I'll see you home.
Well, it looks suspicious them and Bert together.
Mr. Gerber.
Campbell.
I'm sorry, Ma.
It's okay as long as you're all right.
It was a stupid thing to do.
You were upset.
There's no reason to take 45 pills.
45? How did you do that? You've never been able to swallow pills. You still break aspirin in half because they're too big.
It was just a stupid thing to do.
Well, there's something I always say. In your life, you're entitled to one really stupid thing. Right?
I say 5. 5 stupid things.
Oh. Well, I guess I say one because I once did a really, really stupid thing.
What?
Oh, I can't tell you.
Not to do with
Come
Corinne,
on.
is it?
No, it was the stupidest thing I've ever done. I can't tell you. No, I can't. I'll tell you about the time I can't tell you that either.
So it's 2.
Okay, I got it. I'll tell you about when I once
3, catch it up to him.
Oh, God, I can't tell you that. That's the most awful. Okay, I got it.
4.
That's worse than all the others.
So that's 4 stupid things.
Is it?
Yeah, 4 stupid things that are so stupid you can't tell us.
Well, I guess you're right. We're entitled to 5 stupid things.
I told you, 5. What do you think? I made that up? That's a statistic.
Don't say different
So,
stupid things.
I guess you've got 4 more. But please, no more like this one.
Okay, I promise. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Okay. Go to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.
But he nearly did forever.
Good night, Mr. Green.
What happens if he kidnaps him to get to Danny?
Well, she's all right, that lady.
Yep.
Her husband, he's a little nervous, but he means well. And your brother is a nice guy. I just worry about him tripping over his robe. But that wooden fella,
He's not related.
well, I didn't think he was. I mean, he's wood. I don't know. I don't know what the world is coming to anymore. When a gay man who was thinking of becoming a woman then decides on suicide, turns out to be the most normal member of the family.
Can I put that in the preview? So is this Corinne and Peter? Yep.
Oh, hi, babe. What's up?
I should ask you that.
If she's the illegitimate child,
Talking about, Corinne?
I'm
She's going to
talking
be
about
related to
walking
him.
into the pro shop and finding you licking some woman's ear.
What, are you crazy? That was Mrs. Carr. I was giving her some pointers for the tournament tomorrow. I had to whisper in case Sarah Opona walked in.
Oh, really? Is that a fact? And 2 hours ago when you said you had a lesson on court 3, where were you?
It's in court 5.
You weren't on court 5.
Did I say 5? It wasn't 5, it was 8.
Look, I saw the girl you gave a lesson to in the locker room. An hour's lesson in this heat, and she wasn't sweating. She was smiling.
I know, it's incredible. The girl doesn't sweat. Has never perspired in her life.
well, that's not
She was
healthy.
telling me about it. It's a medical problem, very dangerous, actually, because when she can't sweat, she can't rid her body of toxins and can poison herself to death, poor thing.
Peter, I found hairpins in our bed. I don't use hairpins.
I do.
You use hairpins?
Sure, when I run out of paper clips.
I found a pink headband.
Mine
Pink.
used to be red, faded.
Look, Peter, I know what you were, but if we're gonna live together, you're gonna have to stop fooling around with other women, or I'll leave.
He'll let her leave.
Honey, I'm not fooling around. I'm a teacher. I gotta get to know my students. To teach them the inner game, that's all it is.
Okay, but I've given up a lot for you, Peter. I've given up my home and my family, someone who's very important to me. So if you're lying to me and I catch you,
I'll kill you.
I swear, Peter, I'll kill you.
Oh, Corinne.
Is she going to?
Corinne.
Is this setting up for a murder storyline? I've seen Prisoner.
Hi, Jess. I hope you weren't worried when I didn't come home last night. I worked so late I stayed in town.
Chester, I saw you yesterday.
Well, Jessica, you see me every day.
I saw you eating lunch and kissing Claire.
Eating lunch and kissing Claire? I remember the eating. I had the roast beef. It was so tough I had to send it back, but I don't remember the kissing. Wait Yes, of course. It was Claire's birthday, and she gave me a kiss for taking her to lunch. That's what it was.
No, Chester,
Not
you
that kind
were
of kiss.
kissing her on the neck.
I wasn't kissing her on the neck, Jessica. I was smelling her neck. She wanted me to smell the perfume she'd gotten as a present.
Please, Chester, you had your face burrowed so deep in her neck for so long, I was surprised you weren't asphyxiated.
That was to look at the rash, Jessica. The perfume she wanted me to smell gave her a rash
Oh,
that
she
she wanted
doesn't
me to
believe
look
him.
at. In fact, I sent her straight to the dermatologist.
You know, Chester, in all these years, I've never believed the stories that people told about you. But now
Stories? Oh, Jessica, do you know why people make up stories like that? It's because they're jealous. You see, they have so little themselves that they can't stand to see us happy.
Oh,
So,
enough, Chester, please. Do you know how that makes me feel, Chester? Do you know? To realize that my husband has been carrying on with every...
oh, fine, Jessica. Go ahead. Believe filth.
Is she going to
How
stay
would
with
you
him?
feel, Chester, if you found out I had had an affair?
You?
Is this going to bring them together?
What is so funny?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Jessica, but I just don't think of you as someone who has an affair, that's all. You and Julie Andrews.
I'm the Queen.
Well, Chester, I had one.
Really? With whom?
That is not important, Chester. I mean, really, the name is not important.
Jessica, if you think that by telling me about an affair you've never had, you're going to get me to admit to affairs I've never had, you're crazy.
It's true, Chester.
Oh, Jessica, you are funny.
I am not funny, Chester. If there is one thing I am not right now, is funny. So will you please stop laughing? You were never here, Chester. And I mean, when you were here, somehow you weren't really here. Just like Fluffy.
What?
Well, you remember Fluffy, the cat we had? I mean, you know, she would eat and she would wash herself and then she'd just lay around, you know? And I don't believe once in all those years that she ever really looked at any of us. I mean, of course, it was hard to tell with all that hair. You couldn't see if her eyes were open, which was, of course, why we called her Fluffy.
Well, get on with it, Jessica. Bloody hell.
I mean, Chester, that's why I had an affair.
Because of Fluffy.
Chester, it was short. It wasn't very spectacular, and it is over now, but, you know, for a little while, minutes maybe,
Thought of leaving you?
somebody was really there.
You had an affair? You mean you slept with another man?
No, he's got no right to be
I mean,
jealous.
Chester, that's usually what an affair is.
How could you? How could you do that to me? How many people know about this affair, Jessica? How many people have you bragged to about it?
I never bragged about it, Chester. I mean, that isn't something I exactly felt like bragging about.
I trusted you, Jessica. All these years I trusted you. And you went out and had a cheap, dirty, sordid little affair.
No, he's got no right.
Well, Chester, I don't think of it that way. I mean, I did think of it that way for a while, but I don't anymore.
If you're going to use this as an excuse to leave
I
her.
prefer to think of it as something that happened.
Something that happened?
Chester, what I did was wrong, and I am not trying to minimize it by saying this, but I mean, Chester, what I did for a few weeks, you made into a career.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Chester, surely you are not going to go on denying.
I am.
You have never been unfaithful.
That's right, never. I never have and I never would. Not once, not ever. Because I, Jessica, believe in the sanctity of our marriage.
Chester?
What?
Blow it out your ears.
Jessica.
You know, what's really funny, Chester? I mean, this is the first time in all these years we have ever talked about anything that really matters. And you're not even really talking, Chester. I mean, please, let's be honest with each other, for God's sake. I mean, that's all we've got left to be.
I have been honest, Jessica.
All right, Chester.
She just wanted him to say it so they could work together.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Just what I said.
Jessica, you can't just leave.
Just watch, Chester.
Now that Bert can, will he and Mary ever find the time? Will Corinne really kill Peter if she catches him fooling around? Will Peter continue to fool around? Will Corinne catch him? Now that Danny's been both an Arab and a Jew, will he declare war on himself?
No, excuse me.
Will Jessica really walk out on Chester? Or will she call a cab? These questions and many others will be answered on next week's episode of Soap.
See, I really cannot help but think they are setting up a murder storyline. We've got Corinne threatened to kill Peter. When he finds out it was Peter, will he threaten to kill him? To be fair though, if he dies, if Peter dies, I think it's going to be is it called an ancillary character? Someone of no great importance, one of his conquests, so to speak. That's what I think it's going to be. I'm glad Jodie has changed his mind about the sex change. I did not want to watch Billy Crystal running around in drag for the rest of the series. Honestly didn't. I already put the warning up at the beginning of the episode about sign out. As I was saying, I put the thing up at the beginning saying may cause offence for a reason. I mean, it was about Billy Crystal's storyline, that's how it originated from, and Bert's homophobia. Let's just say that. Now, I do like Bert. I don't like the way he's thinking though, but he is old-fashioned, and a lot of old-fashioned people do think like that. And he's modelled on one of those. I'm hoping times change, not into this world we are in right now, but no, I'm not going to go into that. That's political. This channel is not political. I honestly thought Chester was going to use that as an excuse to leave Mary. I thought he was going to walk out on her, not the other way around. So is this going to be it for them, or is he going to admit the affair and they're going to use it to become closer together? I just realised there was no Benson at all in that episode. Why? Benson is a good character in the show. Please keep Benson here. What do you think about the ventriloquist dummy and his handler? Do you like those? I'm in two minds about them right now. They could be really funny, but right now, not so much. But they can get there. It's one of the first series. As I said in the intro, this is a very high possibility. I'm talking about a 99.9% chance right now of this being in 4-3 resolution when the next series comes on. Season 2 of Soap did release in the UK, but I cannot find it anywhere. It's all out of stock. Even tried second-hand places, still out of stock. But I have got the complete collection on Region 1, but that means transferring the files over to my computer to react to them that way, and my software will not full screen files, only DVDs. I don't even think the full screen Blu-rays, if I'm honest with you. Tried with Murder, She Wrote, and it was still in black bars. So I do apologise if you get any 4-3 shows. I am trying to bring Blu-rays whenever possible, you know, just to up the image quality and stuff. But I can't promise anything about the bars. When I can afford a new laptop, a good laptop that can render good, I will be doing Region 1 DVDs on this one and Region 2 DVDs on that one, even if it means having to buy a new multi-region DVD player, because that will, when I'm rendering on this, I can edit on that and vice versa, and then I can keep them full screen for you. But until then, I can't do that, I'm afraid. So with that, I want to thank everyone for watching. If you haven't subscribed or followed me on YouTube or Dailymotion so far, could I please ask you to do so? It would really help me out. If you have, thank you ever so much. Like I say, you are really helping me out channel-wise, mental health-wise, me-wise. You honestly are. I will do a full video about my mental health problems and how they came to be if I get enough subscribers, but it will be quite a lot because I do not like talking about it. Just set my anxieties off, and I will have to do it in portions rather than one whole video, because it will give me a massive anxiety attack if I do it like that. And to my Patreon members who get exclusive shows, which will be on the screen right now, and I am working on a third day which will bring the 8 shows up to 12. I mean, at the moment you've got the shows on screen, as well as the third day will be American Horror Story, Cheers, Roseanne and The X-Files. And then I'm also going to be working on a 4th day, either late this year or early next year, that'll go live, which will be Drama Day, so you know, Band of Gold, Dynasty, Dallas, Footballers' Wives, Teachers, stuff like that, so they'll go on those days. And then I'll move the other 3 days down to theme days, like so horrors, other sci-fi, drama, comedy, and whatever else I can think of. I'm being led there. But they also get ad-free and uncensored shows as well, so no bleeps, no blurs unless the shows do it. So unfortunately some shows do, like Dread, and there's no way to take it off that I can find, because it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to give the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots, no matter what tier you are. So with that, I shall sign out now and move on to the next one and hope to see you there. Goodbye.